But last time we played, we basically were working on designing something like this, only way cooler, hopefully. This little part of the thing that inspired me to want to work on a new Dyson Sphere build was this kind of cool design they have going with these two hemisphere things going on in this opening screen. So let's jump into the game and see if we can finish, what did you call it? Rand Art Hour Part 2 Mosaic? I was thinking last night again what I could do for the next part of this design. And one thing I was thinking is I would love it if this Dyson Sphere that we build, it already is looking really sweet. What I'd like to do is I want to design one that when we're standing on a planet, it just looks crazy cool. The next layer, so there's a planet orbit right around here. That's where it's red. I wonder if I can design this in such a way that standing on this planet will give us just this incredible vista of what the Dyson Sphere shell, whatever we're going to build, is going to look like. And I was thinking last night, Ramsey's made kind of a joke, but kind of a suggestion that as I was talking about what I add in the next layers, put your name on it. And, you know, I was like, kind of like, oh, yeah, that's kind of funny. But I actually wonder, if we could do something like, this might be a crazy or stupid idea, but I wonder if I could design something in a way that it's almost like, you know, when people are at a baseball game and the sky thing comes across, like, Meredith, will you marry me? You know, have like a sky message in it and like have it be the title of our thing here. Some escape with alcohol, Rand reads. That's right. Like, I wonder, I was thinking if I put a name on this thing in words, would that be too cheesy or goofy looking? Like, let me fly to the closest planet here, to the star, which is, of course, Vildier 1 up here. I want us to kind of get a view of the star and see if I can get an idea of what the scale would be on, like, having... I actually have a name in mind for this thing, but I just don't know if it'd be too goofy to write it in the structure of the design I'm talking about doing. I just wonder if it'd be too goofy or if it'd actually be cool. Like, be cool, boy. Be cool. I wanted to see if I can see the... Yeah, the inclination. Okay. Because I would want to make sure, if I did this, that Vildier 1, that it would be on the same plane of its orbit, so that if I did something like that, I would be able to read it or whatever. The nodes cannot be close together to test out how much you can fill in larger radius for more space. Right. Right, yes. So I think what you're telling me is that letters can't be that small or something, I think is what you mean by that. Well, it'll be something to test and look at. I still have an idea for the rest of the design, but I'm trying to decide if I want to do something like put letters or words or a title of this thing on as part of this design or not. So this is kind of to check and see. I want to go to the planet where we'd probably look at this thing from. This is looks like a lava planet with sulfur water. Alright, where is the star? So it's here. I feel like if I were to do something like that, I'm not sure if that would actually work. Like, I'm kind of envisioning what the Dyson gyroscope would look like as it's orbiting and it has different spinning rotations and stuff. And if there's one that was going across that had letters on it, I don't know that that would actually be readable from a planet. And that's what I was trying to think about, if that would work. So to do a test on this, I'm gonna do a layer. Add new layer. Let's see, where is the planet? The planet is out here. So I'd go in a decent amount, maybe around 2200 or 22,000. And I don't know what the plane of that planet's orbit is. Oh crap, 22,000 to 22,123. I did the wrong thing here. There's probably a way to figure that out. I'm probably going to... You can remove a layer, right? Pretty sure you can remove a layer. So if I was to create this and wanted to do something like... You know what? Maybe I could do this with... there are other planets where it's visible from too. That's true. There are other planets, so I don't have to do it from the closest one. Okay, this is me playing with trying to create words. Stop running that. This is me attempting to get inside, so this thing is behind me. So, the name of this thing that I was thinking of is a little bit of a play on words, but it's mainly the name of my name, Rand118, my Twitch name, actually comes from a book series. Speaking of books, my addiction to books. The name of the book series that I initially got my name from is called Wheel of Time. One of the main characters is Rand al'Thor from that. And I was thinking I could call this crazy thing the Wheel of Space-Time by Rand118, which I feel like would be cool, but I don't know if it would be goofy. If I were to try to put that in words, would that actually work? Would that actually work? Let me do something as a test here. Let me do something as a test. If I were to do this, and then this across to this, and this across to this, could I, using either of these grids, put words that aren't going to look goofy? Yeah, I'd probably have to make it larger and do this in the middle. Let me see here. Yeah, I think what you were saying earlier with words makes this to be pretty different. Try an E, it has many edges and is good for scale. I'm trying a T right now. Okay, let me get rid of these guys. All these guys are gonna make this more difficult to try to work. Did I get rid of those other guys? I did not here. Hey, what's up, Middle Jaw? A T, I think, is going to be similar to an E. But, like, having things not be able to cross each other is going to make this difficult. Like, I could do a W, I'm sure. Let me, I'm probably not going to do this because it's looking... Like, because, like you said, nodes are not... You can't put them that close together. It's going to make this pretty tough. Whoops. I meant to do this as a line here. You were dead last night? You were streaming for like 6 hours. Well, that's a long stream. Yeah, those are too close. Yeah, I think making writing for an extensive title as that is would not be that good. It would have to be something that's giant. like just putting my name, like Ramsey said. I feel like, because I don't feel like I could do a W pretty well, but like trying to fill this in some way would be really funky. So I think I give up on this idea of trying to write anything in it, because I feel like it's just not going to look clean. Larger sphere equals more space. Let me delete this one. Delete layer 6. So if you're saying if I make it bigger, giggity. Okay, so there's the planet. If I go outside, or maybe just inside this one, like there. I mean, the larger I make it, though, the larger the squares get, right? And so it still is going to have to be a ginormous thing if I'm trying to write something. What's up, Shogi? How are you doing, sir? I don't know. I feel like trying to put words in this thing is not what I want to do with it. So I think I'm just gonna go back to trying to finish this build. And so last time we did these things in opposite order of these guys, and so we have the little swarms going through them in the opposite direction, which should look really, really cool. So I think what I'm going to do is create a second layer that's similar to this. It's pretty cool to have this little design in the middle going around. What I'm trying to decide is how I want to do the next layer, because I know the next layer I want the horizontal ring to be the widest, and so I want to figure out how I do that in what design. So we're gonna do a new layer, and I want it to be pretty far out from the current one. So where was the planet is around 3100. I don't want it to be like right next to it. If we're gonna do 5 layers, let's do the outermost layer first. So let's do the outermost layer at 29,000. 29,123. How are you doing, Shogi? I'll be honest, I've been hankering to do some more Valheim recently. Okay, can I not change that? 29,123. Okay. And I was doing 0. I wonder if I should do... I did 0 on the others. If I do 180, these will go the opposite direction, won't they? Yeah, so this one I think would go in the opposite direction. And the other ones are at 0, so if we do 360 on these, I believe this will be going the opposite direction of our other ones, which is what I think I want it to do. Will you be on tonight if I want to join? I probably will. Yes, the Valheim addiction grows. 10 makes some frost resistant so you can venture into the mountains and hunt wolves. Oh, that's cool. Okay, alright, so let's go with that. That'll be kind of our outermost layer of the next section. I think it's going to be easier to work from the inside out, though. So I think I'm going to create the layers first. Actually, the more layers I add, the harder it is to do this. So it's probably better to do the innermost layer first, honestly. With the right numbers, you can get closer to the planet orbit. Yeah, I honestly don't want to get right next to the planet's orbit, though, Mosaic. I know that a lot of people do that and try to make it like real close or whatever. I don't actually want it to be right next to the planet. Do I? I don't know that I do want to get right next to the planet. Let me delete this. Let me see. I mean, if we had the outermost layer right next to the planet, what we could possibly do is have this outer shell piece. be right next to the planet. That could be interesting. I guess my issue is I would need to figure out. I need to figure out if I want it to be next to the planet. What do I want to be next to the planet? If I just do this frame thing, that would like be this giant frame that passes close to the planet. It's like what good does it do to put it next to the planet? Right next to is still pretty far away. Can I change? I can't change the placement of this first one, so I actually can't change this because it's the way they did that. Let me figure out if I were to have the outermost ring as close to the planet as possible. Let me see where that would be. $44.90. So let's see, 43, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's find out. 44,000. That's too close. So 43,500 is close. I guess we'll try to get as close as possible. 6, 43.6, 437. Okay, 437 is too close. So 43.6 is okay. 436.50 is too close. How close can you get it, I guess? 40. Okay. 45 is too close. 41. Okay, so 43,640 is literally the closest we can get there. So this would be the outermost shell. Oh, crap. I keep adjusting the wrong thing. 43,640. That is really huge, by the way. That is outside this other ring. This is beautiful engineering. Find an exact edge number. Beautiful, maybe. This puts this outside this little barrier ring, which I was thinking would be the outer edge of this. Do I want to use this outer edge to be my outer part? I guess what we could do is if we have these 4 layers are all tied in, and then have the next ones be further apart. That could be kind of interesting. Just depends on how complex I want each piece to be. Because I believe I could do like this and these 2 sections on a single piece and have it be more complex. So I actually want this thing to be pretty complex. Let me write down this number, because I want this to be the 10th layer, not the 6th layer. So 43,640, 180, 360. Those are going to be, that's going to be the position of our last one. So this guy, I'm going to figure out where the next one's going to be. It's going to 43,640. So if I'm going to have 4 more layers inside of this, 4 more layers inside of this, 43,640, and about the closest I would want it to be is probably 11,000. Maybe we start at 15, 20, 25, 30. I want these to be kind of evenly spaced. 20,000, 25, 30, 35. Okay, let's do 20,000 here. That is what? What are you doing? 20, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So if this is our next layer, and I want the first one to be a vertical one. So this one would be 90 degrees. Okay. 90 degrees. And then let's create this. And what this would allow me to do is... How complicated do I want to make this? Because what I'm wondering is if I can do an amalgamation of these things. Do like a vertical and... Or maybe do the cross ring thing here with this. Is that possible to do? Yeah, I think that would be possible to do. What I do know that I want to do is I want to make this first one a vertical thing to start, but I need to figure out what design I want to do. Alright, just everyone strap in tight, because we're going to be here for a little while again, I think. So I want to figure out, so before we did a kind of a diamond shape, I feel like I want to do something different with this build. Just trying to think of what other build ideas we could go with. They can't cross each other. Is there any way to do anything rounded, I wonder, with this? Because we have kind of a diamond shape with this. Is there any way... Maybe I do go with some sort of a triangular grid here. I wonder if I can combine a frame with like a rounded pattern in this thing somehow. Let me see. As round as in Minecraft, yeah. Just trying to see if there's anything with triangles that I could... With the triangle thing, if I could do that. Yeah, and I'm not that great at in Minecraft doing stuff like that. Trying to see if inspiration can strike me to figure out a way to make use of... I feel like diamonds are the way the only kind of interesting pattern I can kind of visualize here. I know that Ramses did a kind of triangular pattern. Which, I mean, the diamonds are kind of a, you know, two triangles connected together. Those are pretty long there. Triangles make it more round, but only large shapes becomes round because of spheres. You think round things were imported to the world of Minecraft by Cthulhu or the like. Okay. I mean, I might just go back to this same design. I wonder if I could make a longer, skinnier version of this design. Kind of with something like that. Classic PS1 3D graphics, yeah. Can I make something that is similar to that, but longer? This would be similar but inverted to that, which actually, that might work. If I do this build and then use the triangles to do, well, actually, I guess that does the same thing as the triangles. It's just inverted with what we did. That might actually be, that might be something different. Let's continue on with this and see if I like it. This goes over 2, cross, back. Is that right? I believe that's right. Is that inverted? I believe that's inverted from what we did before. It's actually the same with just adding in this crossbar. So I guess that actually is just the same build, isn't it? I just have added in a crossbar to it. So if I took that out, this would be exactly the same. Am I okay with that? I feel like I might just do the same build. My creativity is fresh out. But if we keep it a similar design, that might actually be the better way to do it, because that might make it more consistent for what I want it to be. Oh, crap. I can't see the little thing there. I really wish you could just turn off other layers. It'd be really nice. Because having all these other layers while you're trying to build one layer is annoying. I can fill in the edges rather than diamonds in the middle this time. Yeah, and I did that on one of these. You can see that I did that on this guy, on the middle frame. So I might do that. I might do an inversion of what this is. Make the outer ones be the inverted one, and then the inner ones be the diamonds, like that is something to add symmetry. Did you see Valheim later? Chateau Le Pie Boy will build itself. Nice. Yes, I think tonight we might Valheim it up tonight. Of course, off stream, because it is unless Shogi just tries to stream it. This. Okay. I do like this design. It's not like I don't like this design and that's why I want to do something different, but I just felt like it might be interesting to vary it up. It seems a little tough to get varied designs on this that will be even and symmetrical when you're working with a grid like this. This, and this. And I think this is the smallest of the next things I'm going to do here. This. The menu screen, random squares is another design option. Yeah, I don't like that one enough. If I'm doing a gyroscope, we're going all in on the gyroscope. What I'm thinking is that I might incorporate multiple layers of this on a certain layer. Like from this one, could I do what I was talking about earlier? Could I have a thing kind of wrap around this guy? I wonder if I could. If I were to, say, remove one of these lines here, could I have this thing cross? How would I make that work? If I were to do that, I think I wouldn't want to do it there. I'd want to do it. Okay, I have an idea for something to make this a little more interesting on this layer. If I were to do our this pattern sideways here, and then have from this have two crisscrossing diagonal things. Could I do that? I'd want it to be from here and here. If I can't do it from there and there. If I were to do something like this all the way around, would that look good, I wonder? Would that work? So I can't have it cross this thing, right? Yeah, I can't cross there. Would something like that work? Or could I do something like this? Mirror this. Which line is that on? On that line, I think. If I were to have a diagonal thing go all the way around, what would that look like? Would it look cool? I feel like it has potential to look cool. It's hard to see if this is going to be going off the angle of the hemisphere or whatever. I feel like this might be funky. You can really start to see how round it gets over here. Yeah, that's... I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this because... Unless... I wonder if straight lines works trying to do this thing. Do straight lines work trying to do something like this? Actually, that's not bad. That is actually not too bad. It goes right on that line. Okay, let me see if I can continue this. So it's going to be next line up over on this guy. Where is it? Here. Here. I think it's there. Okay, all right. And I want this guy right here to be even with 1, 2, 3 with this guy over here. So if I go like this, I don't know that this is being even. Is this being even? Do you be even? Almost. One second here. This might actually be something here. This might be something. So we do the round guy that was here, 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 and here. That's that guy. Can you connect to that? Holy crap, okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Is it even? Almost, I think. Oh, this one's round, and this one shouldn't be round. Hopefully the straight one will reach just like the round one did. Please do. Yes, okay. That looks a little wobbly there. This one actually looks perfectly round until it gets to right there. I think maybe this node might be slightly misplaced. Maybe? That looks pretty straight to you. I'm seeing right... Well... I feel like I'm seeing a slight upward curve like this right here. Whereas these all look good and straight. That one looks slightly upward curved to me. Maybe my eyes are mistaking themselves. Let me see if I can mirror this at all. let's see. Which node are you on? You're on the line there. The first red one. So it's that guy right there. It's that. Don't ask Pieboy. You would say, tear it all down for a minor problem. That is not a problem. Okay, I will not ask you then, Pieboy. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so this line right here. This one. Yes, that one. Okay. Okay, and so the next one is on this line, the first one over. Right there. Here. There. Okay. This one. It's here, I believe. Okay, that's pretty cool, honestly. Oh, that is pretty freaking cool, actually. Will a triangle grid here help? I feel like that might make it more difficult, but I feel like that actually works there. Filling this in is going to be an issue. Do I want to have this just be the frames, or do I want to fill this in in some way? I might just have these be frames by themselves. So now I just need to mirror this, which hopefully will not be too difficult. This is getting pretty complicated here. I think it was the second one there, and then it's going to be I believe that guy there. Okay, I believe that looks even. Let's see here. This line all the way across. Let's see, am I crazy? Maybe I think it might be this one. There. That looks right. Okay. Next guy is here. It's on the line, one up from this hemisphere, so it looks like it's here. I believe that looks right. Okay, this guy I believe is there. Surprisingly, I think I am actually keeping this even. Okay. Mr. Shogi, you gifted us out mosaic. Thanks, Shogi. Appreciate that. This is how you do art too. Very, very slow, but exacting and symmetrical. Yeah. We get to watch Rand slowly create majestic art as we listen to his silky voice. Listen to my smooth, silky voice. Okay, this is pretty complex, but I'm actually really digging this. I think I like this. I think I like this. So let's mirror it. The first one is there, I believe. Is that right? Yes, there. Okay. Next one. So I believe on this line right here. Yes. Okay. This one's going to be one away from over here, as far as I can go, which I think is here. That look right? That looks right. Okay. Next one is, there's so many lines to get crisscrossed up on. Okay, so it's not this one. I think it's this one. It's one away from here, so I think it's there. Is that right? That looks right. Okay. Next one's on the line. Two away, I think. I believe that's here. Looks good. Okay. All right. That is pretty cool. We're going for a mix of gyroscope meets Vitruvian Man or whatever that Leonardo da Vinci thing is. Crisscross makes you wanna jump. That's right. Okay, so let's fill in this middle section. We'll call this one done, because this is pretty sweet, and trying to fill in this thing and like adding another layer to it, I think is going to make it even just too complicated. So let's figure out how we want to do the fill-ins here. We definitely want these guys to be filled in. Do I want to do the diamonds, or do I want to do the edges like we did in this one? I feel like I might want to do the edges on these initial things, and then the final one do the diamonds filled in. What is this game? You don't know it. This game is called Dyson Sphere Program. It is one of the new hotness on Twitch. Then the successor to Satisfactory, Factorio, all those kind of automation type games on a galactic scale. Okay, and we're filling in this. What I'm doing right now is probably not giving you an accurate idea of what the game is. This is designing a crazy thing that you will see it'll be later. You're from Italy, by the way? Nice. Hi, back at you from Dallas. It's not just a drawing program, that's right. As much as this looks like I'm engineering something. You know what? This actually kind of looks like a giant eye. It might be interesting. This is giving me very much a vibe of Death Star right here. I almost want to put some sort of frame, a circular frame around this once I unlock the ability to do that. We might have to do something like that, because just this pattern that I'm seeing in the circular thing there with this does this not look like an eyeball with the eyelid around it or whatever? Hums the Imperial March, that's right. Don't forget you need to add the exhaust port. If I do, I need to protect it. Oh man, I feel like I really could go even more complex with this if I wanted to do something that's like frame this in some way. Hold on a second. I said this is all I was gonna do, but I'm kind of changing my mind a bit here. I'm thinking about doing something like this to fill this in as well. Wow, we could get really crazy complicated with this. I think I should put it down in a trench run. Only a space wizard could kill. Okay, yes, totally should do that. Hold on a second. I might not do this, but I am just experimenting to see. Bing, 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 bing. Space wizards in space, that's right. The best type of space wizards, the space kind. What I want to do this to try to fill this in. Deployment conflict. I guess it's too close to that one, or I don't have the research for that one, I wonder. It says deployment conflict. I'm gonna assume it's too close to that guy. Yeah, too close to that guy. Can't be. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do this. This is an idea, but I think this is no when to stop. And I think for this one, that's going to be the end of that one. What radius was that at? I think that was at 20,000, and the next one I wanted to be 25,000. If I'm not mistaken. 25, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, this is getting really cool. So if I do this same exact build out at different angles, is that what I want to do? Because I have 3 more before I want to do my big horizontal final ring. If I were to do 3 more, this is vertical. How would I want to go about doing this if I have 3 more layers? This is a pro Space Wizard stream or against Space Wizard stream? Pro! We're 4 wizards in space. I feel like I want to do this design this way and this design this way. And then we'll have 2 other things to do. Okay, yes. So... this guy was like this at 90 degrees. So I'm going to do the first one. Let me do the opposite of what I did on the inside. So on the inside, it's the left one first. So I'm going to go the right one first, which is going to be 135 degrees. That's going to be this guy. Which is going to be slightly misaligned with this, but I think that's going to be okay. You are Space Wizard agnostic as long as they do not bother you or your trade embargoes. Your morals only allow for wizards on the ground or sea. We have such a high ground, it might as well be called orbital bombardment. Okay. So this guy, if I do this same build oriented this way, we're going to have lots of little layers and things, and that's kind of what I want this to be. This is like, I have this idea that my character is going to stand on the planet looking up at this, and it's going to be this crazy technological, just, what do you even call it? Like, it'll look like this technological thing that he can't possibly comprehend. My idea is that we are creating something that once our civilization dies away, somebody will come along millennia from now, see this, and wonder who could have created such a thing. Okay, why did that one not work? Hold on a second. Oh, I know why it didn't work. It used to be like this. 2 across. There we go. There. Okay, so that's that, and then we do this other build. Okay, so it's going to be like this, and where is it? This. Okay. I really wish you could turn off other layers, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, now the easiest way to complete this is going to be like this. Deployment conflict. Crap, this is supposed to be out 2 spaces, isn't it? Is that right? Let me see. No, it's out 1 space. Why is this one not working? As I get bigger, is that going to cause issues and me not being able to do the same plan? Hold on a sec. Maybe I placed 2 there. No. That should work, and then I should be able to do this. Why does it give me a deployment conflict here? Am I crossing some other piece? I'm getting a deployment conflict there. We have such a high ground, it might as well be called orbital bombardment. They'll look at your masterpiece and think a more elegant building for a more civilized age. Alright, why is it telling me deployment conflict here? Let me go the other direction and see if it tells me the same thing. I feel like something's going on here. This and this. That works fine. That's what it should do. If it's like the others, I should be able to go here across. Deployment conflict there. Why am I getting so many deployment conflicts on this line? It's acting like this. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me try something. If I do this. Here we go. No. Was I not able to do this before? Why is that a deployment conflict? Let me look at my layer in here. Layer 6. This guy is not giving a deployment conflict with this guy. So why in layer 7
Thank you for
am I having trouble with that? Hey, Metal Jaw, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. Why in this one, this layer here, am I getting a deployment conflict between that and that? That doesn't make any sense to me. It's the same pattern and it's not working. Am I crazy in that should be the same pattern and it's not working for some reason? 7 here. I feel like this should be working. Like I guess what I could do is I could do the diamonds all around and then we can see. Oh, you know what? I'm doing this on the wrong hemisphere. I'm orientated incorrectly. My orientation is sideways. That's my problem. I hope. Okay, I figure. I know what it is. I know what it is. Hopefully the angle I want to do, I planned it correctly. Okay, okay. It's supposed to be this direct. It's the I orientated it incorrectly. That's my problem. So it's supposed to be like this. It's hard to see with all these lines. Okay, that's right. I should be able to draw this pattern here, which is this, 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 this. And then from here, I should be able to go here, here, here to here. There it is. Okay. All right. There we go. Fixed. Fixed, everybody. We fixed it. I know everybody's worried. Well, I certainly was. This, and this. How goes the Dyson Sphearing, Metal Jaw? It is definitely going. We got a crazy build we're putting together here, and I'm digging it. We are Dyson drawing right now. This, and this. Okay. The challenging part is going to be when we try to do the little angle pieces that we did on the other one for each one of these guys. Because the more layers we add, the harder it is to draw to not run into something else, I think. But this is going to look frickin' cool. With how complex this thing is going to be, it's going to take forever to actually build the thing. But, you know what I say about that. That's future Rand's problem. Okay, I think I've already passed the point where I need to place that design, but I'll fix that when I come back around and fill stuff in. I'm sure future Rand can take care of that. Present Rand is designer Rand. Designer Rand? Designer brand? There, and there. Okay, I believe that's right. Okay. There's so many lines here. I feel like I'm gonna get cross-eyed trying to see the correct lines. I do that? Okay, that looks right. Okay, perfect. There and there. Okay. And then the opposite side would be right here. So I need to get rid of this guy and this guy. Yes, that lines up perfectly. Beautiful. And that's going to be this, 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 this. Okay. Is it really future ran when it's going to be like 5 minutes in the future? Oh, no. 5 minutes from now? No, we're not starting to build this thing probably for way longer than that. Did I miss a line there? No. Letting the game run overnight helps with building and depleting resource nodes. Well, maybe I'll do that. Do I want to deplete resource nodes? I guess what I do want is my research to be done. So yeah, maybe I do need to do a run overnight kind of thing. So we're doing the outer triangles on this like I did on the previous one. Yes, yes, that's what we're doing. This, 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 this. Okay. This, 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 this. Oh, whoa, whoa. Go where I want you to go. Where are you? There you are. This one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. So next is the really challenging one, to try to do this little angle piece angled correctly. So I had it come off of the edges here and go around evenly. This is gonna be tough. Can I turn? I want to turn everything so I can have it be a different angle. All right, let me see if I can figure out how I did this. I think the best way to do it would be to find this piece right here and go from there. So it's one away at the halfway point. So if I go to 7, all right, so it's 7. It could be right here. This is a straight one, so I think it's here, if I'm not mistaken. Does that look right? All right, so if it's going there, man, I'm just kind of having to eyeball this first one. Okay, how does that look? If I get the first one set, we can copy it. I think that actually works. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3 over. And I think it's right there. Okay. There. There. Okay, I think that looks good. That actually looks like that might be right. Building the ion storm carrier, is that what I'm doing? Sure. No, it's the machine from Contact. Yeah, that's what we're building. Totally the thing from Contact. Okay, so now just keeping an eye on all these lines is the hardest part. Let's see, it's up there. That one. Or is it that one? I guess that one. That looks good. Okay. And then it's on this line. Probably as far as we can go. Right there, I believe. That looks right. And then I believe it's this guy. Where are you? Well, I will probably find it if we... The one away one. So I think it's there. That guy. Okay, that is lined up. Very nice. Okay. Okay, I can't turn the direction I want to go here. Let me find out where we're trying to go. Be easier if... Be sure easier if I could turn off the other layers, that's for damn sure. There, I think is where it is, right? One space. Okay, that actually looks right. Yes, okay. If I could turn off the other layers, this would be so much easier to see. But that looks even and right. Okay. So now we're going to try to make it even with the other one. Why only build one when you can get two for twice the price? That's a quote from Contact. All right. Is it here? I believe it's here. That one. I believe we're going to here. I think the easiest way is to find... I believe this one might have been on the line. Let me see up here. Nope, that is... So many things getting in the way. Actually, that's the wrong one. I chose the wrong one. So it's actually going to be here. We are headed towards... Where am I headed towards? Oh man, I cannot wait for the day when they actually make this. I sure hope they one day make it so that you can turn off other layers. There and there. Yes, that looks right. Okay, good. One day, surely they will make it so that you can turn off other layers while you work on your current layer. Surely they would do that. Because this is just needlessly complicated. Which one am I looking at? I'm comparing to that one. Imagine if I was building 10 full spheres. Yeah, no kidding. That can't be right. Okay, so we're going from here to here. This is not right. I just can't see. I can't see it because there's so many other damn lines. I'm planning on doing 2 more layers just like this. Is this one right? This one is not right. Okay. I believe it's there. Is that right? No, it's actually supposed to be in there. Okay. This must be even harder for you all to watch, because I can barely see what I'm trying to do playing the game, but that looks right. Yes, that looks right. I believe it's in... Nope. Okay. Yes. Okay, good. Hey, what's up? Faux Nature, how you doing? Hey, a raid of Faux Nature. Furniture. I missed it. My thing didn't go off. Well, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome. Looks like one hell of a sphere. Yeah, we're going for I'm going for a gyroscope looking thing to use all my layers. This is the second sphere I've designed, and I'm going like all out to be like a Vitruvian man meets crazy gyroscope. So we are this is, if it looks complicated, it definitely is. You went around fixing your factory planet? Nice. You're so pissed off with how things look, so you tore down half the planet. Woo, okay, that's pretty crazy. I'm avoiding the automation right now as I work on art. Dyson art. I believe it'd be here. No, where is it? Here. Should be that one, I believe. Yes, that one there. Let me find out where this node is gonna be. It's gonna be here. Yes, okay. Trying to reach to there, so I believe it's right on this line and this line. Okay, nice. Very good, okay. And then the next one could be on the inside of this guy, I believe. I believe that's there. That looks right. Okay. On the line and there. Okay, I think that layer is done. Hey, it took you 3 hours to do that? That sums you up as a gamer too. You respect that work. Well done. You need to do this once to get your rockets back up. Well, you know, I bet you feel good now that it's done, right? Now that it's done, I bet you feel good. Okay, let's make sure all this is filled in. Okay, am I really gonna try to do this 3 more times? I mean, it looks freaking cool if I don't show the layer. I mean, look how crazy this it's gonna look like basically an atom. An atom the size of a solar system. So now I want to do this one this way, and then we'll do 2 more. I think I only need to do this design 1 more time, because I think the final 2 layers are going to be a little bit simpler. Yes. Okay. All right. So I believe it was 20,000, 25. The next one's going to be at 30,000. So 30,000. 30,000. Is that right? Yep, that should be equally spaced. So have these all go in this direction, and I think that one was at 135, so I believe this one needs to be at 45 degrees. Yes, that's right. So you're gonna go and make up some kind of nice Dyson sphere. It does look like an atom. That's what we're going for. That's what we're going for. A very complex atom that's got a whole lot of electrons at many different, what are those things called? The different distances. I know there's a word for that. I don't remember what that is, though. Okay, all right. So here we go. Let's do the easy part first. So the easy part is gonna be, this is gonna be like this, 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 and this, and that means this is gonna be this, 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 and this. Alright, so that's the start of it. Very nice. Phone Nature, I appreciate the follow, my friend. That's super awesome of you. I'll need to... Let me see if I can give you a follow right back. So nice of you to raid me. Maybe I can return the favor sometime and give you a follow, at least for now. Where's that follow button? Follow. There we go. You got yourself another follow, my friend. As I don't listen to myself. Okay. See you around. It's like 1 a.m. in Singapore. Oh, you're in Singapore. That's awesome. That's super cool. I want to visit that part of the world. What all is over by Singapore? Is that like we're like Malaysia and... Whoa, Ramsey's getting us up to Phone Nature. What is overall in that part of the world? Why does that not work? Deployment conflict. Are you doing the same thing to me earlier? I think there might be an extra piece there, maybe. No. Why? There was literally a piece just there. What is happening? Maybe you mean Singapore, Texas. Well, I know there's a Paris, Texas, and a bunch of other Italy, Texas, and stuff. I don't know about Singapore, Texas. Not sure if that's a thing. COVID and all, still having the mask on when we're out and all that kind of thing. Oh, yeah. Texas should be doing that. We're not doing that as well as other people, honestly. Okay, I feel like that's right. That should be right. I should be able to go like this. Damn it. Why is it doing this to me again? It's the same pattern. I had this issue. This time I had the orientation right. We're on the equator of this thing. There's probably some basic thing I'm doing wrong here, unless this pattern's not going to work and I'm crazy. Should be able to do that. Should be able to do that, and then I should be able to go down here and here. Why is that not working? This is the design, right? I believe that's the design. Singapore, Texas. Let's see here. What is wrong with this build? If I look at the previous layer. Previous layer. I don't see what's wrong with this one. Thing is, Singapore's government would fine you if you don't got the mask on when you're out. They do have enforcers going around the place, so you're all worried about your money. That makes sense. Texas doesn't seem to be a hotspot, though, at least not that I heard. So I guess even with that hardcore lockdown, you somehow manage. Maybe. We are getting the vaccine is getting distributed. A lot of my friends, I'm seeing them have that be distributed. Okay, I'm not sure why this isn't working. We've done the same design so many times. I don't understand why it's not working. I can go across there. It's like I can't place on this one for some reason. Why? Why can't I do this? It's acting like maybe this is too close. Hold on a second. Maybe if I go like this. Okay, I can do it if I go in that order. That's odd. Let me do it there. It's almost like... Huh? What? What are you doing? Do you have a double layer or something somewhere? Confused. The whole vaccine stuff is a sore topic in Germany, yeah. I do not doubt that's a sore topic in many places. Alright. What is happening here? I've done this design so many times. Let's do it in a different order. See if changing the order will make this work. God, I hope I just didn't destroy something else. I don't think I did. So if I go here across to here, down to here, up to... Okay. Okay, that's right. I know that's right. And I know that that is right. Vaccine rollout is going smoothly here in BC. Is that British Columbia? Vaccination process is hit another snafu in Germany. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, what if I ignore that one and do the next one? Will this one work? That works. That works. Okay. It works if I do it in a different order, apparently. Okay. So this is dumb. I've been able to do it in this order in other places, but it looks like I'm not able to do it this order in this one. So... it looks like if I do the diamond first and then place the straight lines, it'll work. Who knows why? Okay, that's working. Just have to do it this way, I guess. Okay, there. And then we go this way across to there. This way across to there. Okay, so this is working. I just can't do the shortcut way that I had been doing it before for whatever reason. I can't see where it's going there. There. Cross there. Cross there. That is British Columbia. Ordnung muss sein. There must be order. The AstraZeneca vaccine is in freeze because a couple of patients got thrombosis out of millions and isn't even sure if the vaccine is the cause. Yikes. Well, there's so much publicity on all this stuff, too, that if any small little tiny thing goes wrong, I'm sure media blows it up and everybody's worried about a backlash or whatever. Is this designed to improve efficiency or look cool? The second one. There is nothing efficient, I don't think, about the build I'm trying to do. It's all about looking cool, my friend. Just like high school. Doesn't matter if you're good at something, as long as you look cool. As long as you look cool, that's all that matters. That really is. This is more of an art piece than it is a Dyson sphere, you know, efficiently built machine. But I feel like we're in the part of the game where it's not difficult to do anything anymore. So now I'm doing things because I want them to look cool. I'm doing things because I want to, not because I need to get any particular design or build done. We are past the point of mechanics being challenging, and we're challenging ourselves by creating cool builds. This across, please tell me this is gonna work. And then we just gotta go from here to here. Okay, there we go. So there's that part. The Dyson Atom, that's right. The Dyson Atom gyroscope thing. This is millions of taxpayer credits wasted on artistic builds, that's right. Okay, so that's that. Let's get the fill in, and then we're gonna do the extra little frame thing that we did because of artsy-fartsy reasons. Okay, so it's the outer rim part we're filling in here. This, and this. After we finish this one, we're going to have only 2 more layers to do, and I think I'm going to do something different for those other 2 layers. What is that going to be? Who knows? Hopefully inspiration will strike us. Okay. All right. So that's cool. Now I need to get the outer section with this frame piece. If it's NFT, then it's not wasted. What is NFT? All right, so in order to make this happen, this is straight lines. It's gonna have to go from here up to halfway around. Where's the halfway point? Where's the perpendicular one to this? It's this one. Should be there. So now, kind of eyeball it, but if we're going like this, this. That should be right. And then we had one like in here or in here. Here. Okay, that looks good. That looks right. Do it the same way by going one out from here on the perpendicular line. Okay, and we're trying to get from here over to here. Believe it should be. Oh gosh, where is that? Yes, I think that was right where I had it. That looks right. Okay. Going to here. I believe it's there. Yes, that looks right. I'm getting better at it, guys. I'm getting better at this. Okay, beautiful. Non-fungible tokens. Fungible, the latest digital currency fad. Dyson Sphere is already wasting enough power. Making it an NFT wouldn't help matters. It's a post-scarcity design of a Dyson Sphere. NFT is an annoying concept, especially considering they're being weaponized against content creators on Twitter. Okay, I have no idea what that is, and it sounds like probably something I don't want to experience or have knowledge about. Okay, so this is the middle one. I want it to be right here. Weaponized against Twitch content creators? Is that what I heard you say? That sounds terrible. Or, I don't know if weaponized is the right word. Did I get that in the right place? This guy... Oh, freaking hell. I just wish I could... turn off the other layers. You're gonna go off now? Sleep for real? Alright, see you later, my friend. Thanks again for the raid. We'll see you next time. See you soon. Hopefully I can come hang out in your chat sometime. Trying to see if this is the perpendicular one. Am I right? I think... easiest to compare it to this one. Yes, okay, we got the right lines. This guy right here. Okay. All right, trying to get from here to here. So I believe it's there. There, is that right? I believe that looks right. Okay. I actually don't think the nodes are in exactly the same place. Am I gonna let nodes being in the wrong place bug me? I probably will, actually. I think this node should be here. You know what? Actually, I don't think I am gonna let that bother me. As long as it looks curved out correctly, I'm gonna call that good. Too complicated of a build to be bugged by that. Okay. So here, there, here, there, there. Okay, so that's good. On Twitter, bots steal tweets and make them into cryptocurrency tokens that people can buy and sell. It's being used against artists. Primary to steal art is probably something that content creators should become aware of. NFT is art sales used by billionaires to avoid taxes and seem cultured. How do you steal art from Twitter posts? Is it like a thing where people post their creation on Twitter and... Is that what it is? People post it on Twitter? Bots do it? Oh my god, that sound... Is this like a DMCA type thing where corporations are taking the money from actual artists by their own stupid means? Sounds pretty dumb, honestly. Another crappy thing. Okay, actually we're almost done. Okay, that looks right. Yes, okay. Almost there. Stay on target. Almost there. Sounds nonsense to you? Does sound kind of ridiculous. But if this is a Reddit thing, a lot of things on Reddit sound kind of ridiculous to me too. Well, that I didn't follow the GME stuff at all the stock stuff. Okay, that looks right. Okay, good. Okay. There. And where am I connecting to? I'm connected to here. There. There. Okay. I think this final complicated layer of these inner layers, I believe, is done. It's so hard to see. Let me turn this off. Does that look right? Oh my gosh. It does look right. It's pretty crazy cool looking. There are two incompleted things, and that's because that's on this layer, and I can't complete these. I think I want to remove these layers because I think I have them as straight lines rather than the circular ones anyway. So this layer 1, I want to remove everything in layer 1. It'd be nice if there was like a way to do this evenly without being afraid of actually destroying other stuff. Because this layer is really close to another layer, but let me... remove this layer. So layer 1 is going to be empty. And that's on purpose. Until we get the rest of our technology unlocked where we can build in those other hemispheres. Okay. Alright, same thing over on this side. NFT has nothing to do with content creation. You're confusing things. It has a lot to do with copyright and content creators, just probably not on Twitch. It's not copyright. It can be, but in many cases, NFT and copyright is very different. Okay. Well, yeah, I have some experience with copyright issues. I do not have any experience with NFT or whatever that is. I am completely ignorant to whatever's going on with that. And I will probably remain ignorant, at least for now, unless I go on Reddit or wherever they're talking about it. Okay, I am gonna remove, I'm pretty sure these are not the rounded ones. So we will have a layer 1 to mess with if we want to at some point, but I'm gonna remove it for now. So I feel like it's just gonna complicate the stuff we are working on right now. This. Hopefully I'm not removing anything from the big builds I just got done working on. That. I've been meaning to remove these sections anyway. They were old past Rand's idea, and his ideas are outdated. Alright, so this is what we have so far, and my god, this is crazy looking. Okay. It's not copyright, it's being used to avoid copyright in some cases. Either way, we should probably drop the topic and move on to more lighthearted things. Yeah. Okay, alright. Save when I'm going to delete something. Let's save before I do anything else. That's a great idea. Wow. These are orbiting in a different way than I thought they would, but... wait, no, that's actually doing what I thought it would do. Oh, I like how it's spinning faster in the middle and slower on the outside. What kind of donuts do you like? Chocolate. Cake chocolate donuts are the best. The answer to most any questions you ask about sweet things is chocolate. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. Let's save. Save the game. I've been working on this for about an hour and a half. I have 2 more layers to do, but I might either put those off or do some very simplistic versions of those layers. You're making an omelet right now? Ooh, nice. I have 2 more layers I could do. Oh, can I reset it? Because now it's all functified. It's not lined up anymore. And that might make this difficult. So I have skinny, slightly larger, and I want to do the largest one on the outside. What do I want to do for my final 2 layers is the question. So I know the very final layer, I want to be the widest around the equator. So what do I do for my next to final one? Do I do one more meridian one around the top part? Or do I want to do something different than that? I think that might be what I do. Oh, this is about to converge back here in the middle. Let's pause it right as it does that. Right about there. Okay. Who's the sweetest person in your life? Do you know anyone called Candy or Chocolate? No, I don't have any friends named Candy or Chocolate, sadly. Yeah, I think what I do is I do one more vertical one and then one more horizontal one and have that be it. And we can add more complicated stuff later if we want to. But I believe I went 20, 25, 30, So it should be 35,000. The last one's going to be at 43,640 because I wrote down that one. So add new layer. This one's going to be at 35, 1, 2, 3. And been doing this and this. And I want this to be at 90. This would be the same as this one. So if I wanted this one to be opposite of that one, I would need this to be like this. 0. Is that right? Oh, this one's going the same direction as that one is. Maybe I do want that. Do I want all 3 of those to all be going the same direction, maybe? If I do it at 180, it would be going the opposite direction. Is the storyline all done? No, I'm still... There's still research that needs to be done. I think I kind of like the idea of these 3 being the same direction. So I think I will do this. That'll be going the same direction as that guy. Okay. These 3 will be going this way. My horizontal one, we'll have to decide if I want it to go. I'll probably have it go the same direction as that one too. Maybe. We'll see. But part of the reason I'm doing this, Boo, is because... let me show you. Look how long this research... This is the same research as it was going last time. And it's slowed down because my green science needs to be improved. So green science is what I need to improve, and the speed of my Dyson sphere, my original Dyson sphere construction. So I'm kind of waiting on those things. It's part of the reason why I'm spending time working on this. But mainly it's just because I want to work on this. If I'm being honest, it's just because I want to work on this. So, okay, where is the middle? I need this to stop running. This is all gonna adjust, so it's hard to find the exact middle of it, huh? It's gonna move around anyway, so I guess we'll have it be right here. Okay, so should be... This should be right. And let's see if it'll let me do it the fast way or if I'm going to have to do it the slower way that we had to do before. Deployment conflict. Okay, so it looks like I have to do it the slower way. Which is like this. And then connect this afterwards. Okay, at least it's letting me do this. So I'll be fine with that. This. We only have 2 more layers to go, and then we'll actually work on automation stuff, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, if people are enjoying the chill arts stuff we're doing here or not. There. Rand draws, we should call this part of the stream. Rand draws lines. Happy little lines. Happy little Dyson spheres. This. Okay. And this one's gonna be... Need to figure out where the opposite side is. It is gonna be right here, isn't it? Yeah, so it's gonna be this guy, this, and this. And we need to get that. And it's somewhere in there, that. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Your friends had stupidly high blood sugars before, so his blood was pretty sweet. Whoa, okay. His blood was sweet, huh? This probably will be completely out of nowhere, but that actor reminds me of, I saw on my Facebook, I randomly see Office clips from, you know, the American Office, and there was a clip of Michael Scott just doing roasts of everybody, like Jim is way too tall and super skinny. looks even worse than Gumby. Boom, roasted. And he's like doing all this stupid stuff. And the one he did for Stanley was Stanley crushes his wife during sex and his heart sucks. Boom, roasted. And it's like not even that good roast, but after he did that, Stanley just slowly starts laughing louder and louder and louder, and it makes everybody else laugh, and it's cracked me up. And that's what I watched last night, that little boom roasted thing from The Office. Where am I? Oh my god, I can't see. There's too many lines. Okay, here we are. Is you talking about your friend having messed up blood sugar? Remind me of the thing. And your heart sucks, Stanley. Just reminded me of that. Random thoughts with Rand. So random, because we are all random here. Okay, so that should be good on that one. So now the question is, do I want to do these last two inverted again, where it's back on the diamonds? Back on the diamonds. I think I do want to invert these last two where it's like this. The diamonds being the filled-in sections. With salts and rockets in the logistics network, you can start the construction pretty quickly. Oh, sails and rockets. Yes. Of this guy, I was kind of thinking I wanted to finish my other one first, but maybe I will. Maybe I will start this. I have the sails and rockets, but I don't have... And I even have the EM rail ejectors. What I don't have automated are the guns. Are the... what are they called? The launch pads or whatever. I don't have the launch pads automated. I might need to automate those, because I feel like those will be the true things that slow us down. And I don't want to take away from my original Dyson Sphere production speed, so I kind of wanted to let that all finish first. You know what? I might want to do something a little different here. How does that look? That's pretty cool. Would that look cool? You know what? What if I oh crap, I messed up a line there doing that though. Nope. The round one. There to there. There to there. And what if instead of filling in those guys, I filled in these guys? That's a slightly different pattern. That's pretty cool looking. If we do something like that on both sides of this one to make it a little different. Like that. And also this. This for a little variety. Nothing crazy. But just a slightly different look for this. So we might do a similar thing for the horizontal one. And we filled in this, 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 and this, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. The rocket launcher. A single EM rail and launcher will do wonders in the background over time, establish some power in the system. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Set up like a single one of each. What I thought before I left this planet also would be, I was going to set up power on the starting planet. Just use up all the... I don't have that many wind turbines and solar panels, but I thought the ones I did have, I would set them up here. Actually, I wonder if it's better if I even take this line out there. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Slightly different pattern here. I like it. All right, so one more layer, and this will be the final horizontal layer, and I have the numbers for that one right here. So let's see. Okay. This is one crazy complex thing. Let's finish it off. Finish it off in GG cookie time, this whole thing. 43, 640, 180, 360. And this was... This one's opposite of this direction. Do I want it to be opposite, or do I want it to be the same, like these guys are going the same direction? I kind of wish I could go back in and change this one to be going the other direction, but okay. To keep it the same, we're going to do... This needs to be at this. That'll be going the opposite direction of the inside guy. And like that. Okay. Actually, no, that is still going the same direction. That's going the same direction. How do I make this be the opposite direction? That is the opposite. That is the opposite direction. Okay. No, but I wanted to do it the same direction. That's why I wanted to change this. Yes, I do want it to be the same as the middle guy. Okay. So it's going to be that. And then we're going to do one large round the belt thing. Hey, what's up, Arrowhall? How are you doing, my friend? Stop running. Okay, and where's the middle? Let me get it so that it's at least lined up in the middle here, so I have one fairly lined up here. So that get this guy to go right in the middle here. Okay, right there. How am I? I'm doing pretty well. Had a hard time sleeping last night, but having a chill day with some Dyson Sphere builds. So I'm having a good time. All right, so we start with this little build. And I'm gonna guess I'm not gonna be able to do it the fast way, like my previous two have not been able to do. Oops, that's not right. But we'll check just in case. Here, yeah, deployment conflict, okay. So we go like this. Here, here, here. Here, here. This across. This across. There we go. So, Rand Drawing Art Hour will soon be completed. And we can do some actual automation stuff. What's kind of funny about this is because this build isn't made to have a lot of solar sails, I don't even know how much power this will produce. This is the reason I chose this star is because it's one of my two O-type stars, which from our discussion a couple weeks or last week is the best. They are the best stars for Dyson Sphere energy production because of luminosity and radius, I believe. But because we're doing this more for looks rather than actual energy efficiency, I don't know how good the power output of this will be. But my God, is it going to look amazing when it's done? And that's the real secret of mana right there. Got to look good. Okay, the middle section should actually be right here. So let me do this. Should be this. Since this is our final outer layer, I might want to do some more conspicuous design for the actual like logo diamond shape that we've been doing. So I might do something a little more complex with that as the final, you know, wedding cake topper finish to this build. There, and then this across. This across. Dinner time for you, Zoli. See you all later. All right, enjoy your dinner, my friend. Everyone you talked today said that he or she slept bad, including you. I don't know what it is. It's probably for me. It's still adjusting to daylight savings. Although usually daylight savings doesn't affect me that much. But lately, like what I was talking about earlier, I've just been reading too much. Like my escapism is sometimes gets the better of me. Okay, so we're gonna fill these in the diamonds. I think I'm gonna come up with a slightly more complex design for this like final thing here, but let me get these guys filled in first. And then we might adjust the pattern for some cool final design for this thing right here. What am I currently reading? Well, that's part of the thing. Like what I'm reading is I've talked about it before. Wuxia, Wuxia. It's like Chinese fantasy literature that's been translated into English. And those, it almost seems like, I don't know if you went to the manga sections in bookstores where they just seem to have infinite number of books. They're like, it's just an infinitely long series that they're probably continuously adding on to. So it's just, there's so much to read that I'm like, oh, I can't wait for the next thing to happen, you know? So it's just, there's always something new I can read and follow in there or something. So, all right, let's see if we can come up with some cool final design here. What if we do some diamond thing here? Hey, another raid. What's up? Mino, me. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Welcome. What do I want to do here? That's the second raid we've already had today. It must be a lot of people playing some awesome Dyson Sphere today. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do something like this. How complex of a design do we want to do here? And what do we want that design to be? Okay, that's okay. So like, kind of like sands through the hourglass. So are the days of our wheel of space-time. So yeah, okay, we can do something like this. And if I change this, we can kind of get this to be almost like an hourglass looking thing. So let me change this and this, this and this to go this and this. There and there. Yeah, so it'll be like a giant hourglass as a symbol of space-time. A big R with a diamond in the R hole. Do R for some sort of R for Rand thing. Maybe I can attach that to the top. I kind of like the idea of this being a almost like sands are running through the hourglass kind of thing. Reminds me that you still have to order the Angel Sanctuary mangas. Sadly, they're so effing confusing. Okay. Have I read Romance of Three Kingdoms? Not exactly fantasy, but a classic on which many Chinese movies are based upon. Well, I played games that are based in that, you know, time period, but no, I have not read any books about that. How do I make this look filled in is the question. Like that. And then do I have a triangle grid I can use here to do something along these lines? There's nothing along this line here I can attach to, it looks like. This hourglass design is really cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. So I would fill this in. Main issue is because this is not connected to a line here. I want there to be a line straight across here. Somewhere. I might have to change this top portion a little bit so it actually does intersect a line. If I were to change this to make it even bigger, would that work? If I had to go all the way up to here, would there be an intersection where I can do this? How big would that be? Would that be too big? Actually, it could be really cool if it's really big, so let's try to make another change to this. If I were to go all the way up to here, that's too long. That's a little wider than I want it to be. Will I be able to do... Oh, you know, I can't do one on this line. Okay, actually, let me see if I can... If I do this design... Hold on, let me mess with this a little bit more here. Get rid of this node right here. And this node right. Oh gosh, I can't see it. Right here. If I do that, then I could connect this, fill this in, and that would be like the sands there running out, and then is that too big? Will that be too big, or will I be okay with that? That might work. Let's see what that looks like. If I extend this guy to be similar to that guy. Get rid of that. That. What is that view layout thing for? Yeah, this is the Dyson Sphere designer. We're basically designing our Dyson Sphere. 2, 3. This. And this. Cross to this. But we're doing it in far more complicated manner than we have for our other builds. And then what we did before was we had the bottom filled in such a way, something like this. Okay, how does that design look? It's a little uneven. I kind of want this thing to be the same size as this guy. I wonder if I could do that. Some way. Maybe if I made this one smaller, that would work better. So if I do that, to have it be similar in shape and size here. How big is that? That is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that's kind of cool, I guess. You're currently reading Le Morte Arthur in an edited and modernized version, essentially like the Middle English that kind of makes your head hurt just because the sentences sound so weird by modern standards. Yeah. All right, do I like that? I kind of do. It's a little simplistic. I wonder if I can add a couple more lines just to make it a little more interesting. So if I put a frame there and a frame there, but don't fill it in, I feel like that adds a little interest to it. And then a similar thing here that crosses. That won't work. We could do like a thing right there just to add a little bit of interest to it. Yeah, I like that design. I kind of wish I could copy and paste it. All right, so if I do that, it's kind of like a giant hourglass, and then we repeat it on both sides. So let's make that. Let's make that same thing. Now that we have the design, should be able to copy it pretty quickly here. If I remember how I did that. So it was here. Let me see, how far up was it? It was 1, 2, 3, up 3 over 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 over 2, and then went to there, I believe. Like that. And then we had a line across here. Oops. This, and then we did this. We filled this in. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Very cool. And then I think we just mirrored that with different fill in here. So it's down 3 over 2, down to there, over to there, there. And then it was up 3, so I believe it was 1, 2, 3. This. This. Does that look right? Do I want to do this across here and not fill it in? Nah, it doesn't look like it'll let me do that. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's like an hourglass to show that this is a depiction of crazy space-time or something. It's like a different grammar, more like just different letters, like the ye having the y, the correct version of it for the letter th. Oh, is that what you're asking him? Okay. Okay, I think I might call that done. I didn't put my name on this thing. If I wanted to put my name on this thing, I feel like it almost might ruin it. But let's let this run and see what it looks like. I didn't put the Dyson swarm in these guys like I did the other ones. I wonder if I might want to do that as well. But there we go. This is our crazy Dyson gyroscope. Is kind of the idea behind this thing. So we're gonna leave it at that for now. I'm going to, I think this first planet is the one that we're gonna actually be launching from. So first thing I wanna do is actually set some power up on here. It's just about time for a break. So what I'm gonna do is, using God mode, set up, this should be the equator right here, right? Yes. Using God mode, set up power lines really quickly here. So let me figure out what the connection here is. What's the power on this? It's 154 solar, 80 wind. Woo! Okay, well that was a little scary. All right. This. We'll do triple layer of these guys, and I believe we can do the solar guys or the wind guys right outside of that. Yes. So we're going to use up all of our power things here really quickly with God mode, and then we'll take our first break of the day here. Okay, so settings, gameplay, God mode, apply. Have I found a title locked planet yet? I still haven't. I looked, I checked, I checked all the planets in this system and there were not any. Shift to right click. And so I just still have not been lucky enough for that. Still not lucky enough to find any of those. You rerolled clusters and found a couple of starting systems with them. Oh, okay, nice. I guess that's probably the best way to do it, is to reroll till you get some title locked ones. Oh, okay. That was even quicker than I thought it was going to be. Okay. All right. So let's put this there. There. Okay, and let's line this up correctly, which should be there, I believe. There. Okay. What's my seed? There's no command for it, but it's right here. Cluster 610574333-64-A15. I think somebody else asked that last time. Was that you who looked up? Because somebody last time actually looked up my other planet. Or looked up my star to see was at the star, so. Okay. And I actually ended up choosing to build this Dyson sphere around not the original O type that I was planning on. Oh man, this was perfect until you had to go and screw it up there. Was that you who did that previously, Nor? Could have been you. Okay. All right, so we're going to set up all of the power things we have on this planet, and then we'll bring back more later if we need to. Okay. Okay. There. I think it was like Gamma Cancri or something that we were originally going to do around, because that was what I thought was the only O-type star I had, but I actually found that there was a second one that was just slightly closer, and I thought the closer it is, the easier it'll be to get resources to from our starting place, so... Okay, 28 more. Do I have a blue giant in my cluster? Is that what an O-type star is? Because I have two, and this is one of them that I'm building around. Or if a blue giant is something different than that, then I don't know because I haven't checked. I only looked for O-type stars, neutron stars, and black stars. There we go. Okay, so we have set up a lot of power here. Do I have any accumulators? No. Do I have the ability to make any accumulators? Really quickly here, just to store some power. Can't remember if accumulators are an item or a building. I do not. Okay. All right, so we won't bake any power right now. Well, that's fine. Settings. Back to third person. Okay, so let's head back home. We've gotten power here. I don't have any of the EM. Do I have any of the EM? I actually have a couple EM rail ejectors if I wanted to start shooting any of these into the sky. And a ray receiver if I wanted to do that, but I kind of don't want to do that unless I have some frames to work with as well. So we'll just... We might come back and have a slow run start of this thing getting built here, but I'm going to head back home because I think I want to increase the speed that my research is getting done when we come back from break here. So, gamma booties. Thankfully, you're not that used to modern English that you would not even notice that's different from modern English. Tidal planets are Algomela 1 and Gamma Volantis 2. Oh, okay. All right, good to know. Algomela and Gamma Volantis. Volantis. Regina Phalange. Blue Giant is a star you can get the most power from because of luminosity 2+ and radius more than 20. Okay, then my two O-type stars then are Blue Giants. Because if I look at the one that I just came from, Vildior, you said luminosity 2+, just over 2+ on this guy, radius more than 20. Oh, 3.2. Maybe that's not a Blue Giant. Blue Giant also gives you the highest chance to get cancer. Okay. Luminosity more than 2, radius of 4. About that radius of 4 was like the largest I saw. Yeah. Blue Giant is a Blue Giant. It actually says Blue Giant. Maybe I don't have a Blue Giant. Would it say Blue Giant where this is saying B-type star? Like red giant. Okay. We're almost to Gamma Booties. Let me get home first before I look. I think I did have one red giant. I don't think I probably don't have a blue giant then, or if I have one, I haven't seen it. I haven't found it yet. Let me look through a little bit more here. Are we home? Gamma Booties 1, Gamma Booties 2. Gamma Booties 2. I'll take a look and see. I'm pretty sure I saw that there was a red giant. Alright, we're making good progress there. I was actually wondering if we would have finished what I had done so far. We'll check. Before we take a break, I'll take a look at this Dyson Sphere progress, then see if I have a blue giant. Okay. How are we doing? Alright, it's still filling in pieces. Alright, it's almost... We're getting actually fairly close to filling in all this... the barrel we have. So kind of the next goal we need to do is get this research done. And it's probably just green science that's slowing us down. Take a quick look at my thing here. Looks like iron. Looks pretty good. It's pretty good. If I go look at my science, yeah, it's just greens. Green science slowing us down. So that'll be an upgrade I can make. And let's look and see if there's a blue giant, because I'm pretty sure red giant, yeah. Radius of 15.03 Aquilae. So there's a red giant. I would assume it just looks bigger than all the others, so I think I might not have a... Oh, I have a white giant. The white giant looked like 5... Wow, that's a lot smaller than the other one, only radius of 5.4. So I have a white giant. Do I have a blue giant? I don't think I do. I think the largest blue star I might have is this Canis Minoris, probably. Is blue giant like the best, most power you can get from, you say? Has a larger radius and a luminous. Okay. Luminosity 1.021. What's interesting is I think our O-type stars have a much higher luminosity even though the radius is smaller, which I guess means it probably is much hotter. 3.356 temperature, 1.021 luminosity. This says 2.46 luminosity, temperature 50,000 compared to 3,000. Yeah, okay. So the blue O-type stars are much hotter and much brighter, but much smaller, I guess. So I don't know. Maybe if I re-roll another thing sometime, I'll be able to do that. Huh? We're not charging any of our things here. Is my power doing okay? I think my Dyson Sphere might be filling all my power needs. Is that what's happening? Let me check. Oh yeah. Holy crap. So we are, or at least for this planet, we are no longer overdrawing from our Dyson Sphere, it looks like. Alrighty, my friends, let me take our first break of the day. That was 2 hours of designing a new Gyrosphere, Dyson Gyrosphere. So I'm gonna stand up, stretch, use direction, take my first break of the day. Thank you all so much for watching. Is anybody new to stream? I hope you're having a good time, chilling out. Quick 6-second word of ads. When we come back, we will actually try to increase our green science production, because that's the thing that's slowing us down from getting all this stuff done. So I'll be back in just a minute, my friends. Y'all rock.